From a guy with a thing for gentlemen comes a pair of films that kicked off a decade plus of Sherlock mania.
The name's Sherlock Holmes.
I don't guess. I observe.
I can see a future.
I don't want a mystery, Sherlock.
The case can't wait. You can.
What have you done with Sherlock?
I never left.
Sherlock Holmes and Sherlock Holmes, A Game of Shadows. Before the BBC transformed him into a waifish hipster with a Minority Report computer in his brain, Guy Ritchie reimagined Sherlock Holmes as a Victorian Dom Toretto who uses his mind to calculate exactly how you're about to catch these hands.
First point of attack. First, distract target. Counter with cross to left cheek. First, pillage the nest. Blunt his beak.
Come, Watson. The game is afoot. In his deduce this.
After delighting the world as Tony Stark, watch Robert Downey Jr. not at all reinvent himself as another brilliant, snarky, impulsive, heroic, occasionally absent-minded workaholic and recovering addict.
You're drinking embalming fluid.
Yes.
Who dabbles in weapons manufacturing.
I am in the process of inventing a device that suppresses the sound of a gunshot.
Is in a complicated romance with an old work friend and saves the world with help from a skilled doctor. Well, at least this time he puts on a decent British accent, right?
This isn't schnapps, it's aquavit, distilled from potato mash.
Still better than Benedict's American.
There is no such thing as spirit.
I'm the one drooling here, Mr. FBI hero.
I forgot to set the clock. I'm sorry, Mom.
He may have ditched the Deerstalker cap, but this Holmes is still a master of disguise.
Are you wearing a
False nose? No.
Is there something different about you?
I'm under observation.
Did he look peculiar?
I agree, it's not my best disguise, but let's make do.
Who treats everything like a game.
It's a game, dear man, a shadowy game.
Why are we playing this game?
Are you sure you want to play this game?
We get to play that game after all.
I'm not going to play this game. The last.
Bursts into rooms like a condescending Kool-Aid man.
Good evening.
And relies chiefly on smell-based observations.
Putrefaction. It's the overpowering aroma of herring pickled in vodka. Bread shop on Saffron Hill. The only baker to use a certain French glaze on their loaves. The faint smell of bitter almonds. Telltale traces of cyanide. A faint aroma of excrement from where you've been standing.
Wow, this must make his cocaine addiction super inconvenient.
He's been on a diet of coffee, tobacco, and coca leaves.
It appears the source of the beer and cigarettes is me?
Jude Law co-stars as the iconic Dr. Watson. Emphasis on the doctor.
This woman needs the hospital immediately.
The shrapnel out myself.
As your doctor, I'm a doctor.
I'm a doctor. A doctor.
Relax. I'm a doctor. But he's also Holmes' platonic life partner.
That was my waistcoat. I thought we agreed it's too small for you. Lie down with me, Watson.
But when his engagement threatens their partnership,
It was our last case together, and I wanted to see it through to the end.
it will trigger the most painful, drawn-out on-screen breakup since 500 Days of Summer.
After all, I may be paying the rent of my own soon, thanks to you. Marriage. It's the end, I tell you.
I never complain. When do I complain about you practicing the violin at 3 in the morning?
Thus, our relationship, partnership, has not yet run its course.
At this moment, are you as happy as you would be on your honeymoon?
Not us. You.
But somehow with even more dancing.
Thought you'd never ask.
Enjoy this update to more than just Holmes and Watson, but the entire SAG-DEU. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle Expanded Universe? Jared Harris co-stars as the original Madman, Professor Moriarty.
Well, gentlemen, I suppose you're fired.
Whose resume is so impressive.
Mathematical genius. Celebrated author and lecturer.
Boxing champion at Cambridge?
He too could have escaped Morbius without a hit to his reputation. Watch these foes match wits in a cat-and-mouse game of who can respect the other one the hardest.
My respect for you, Mr. Holmes,
is the only reason you're still alive.
The upward strokes on the P, the J, and the M indicated genius-level intellect.
I have the utmost regard for your talents.
My horror at your crimes is matched only by my admiration at the skill it took to achieve them.
Also, Rachel McAdams brings Holmes' crush/adversary Irene Adler to new life.
Is that the Maharaja's missing diamond?
Hello, gorgeous. You got something for me?
You'll be needing to work outside the law now, and that's my area of expertise.
Then gets murked before the sequel's opening credits to motivate the heroes. Oh no, she died. That's called a reverse Mean Girls.
Shove it right up your hairy...
So sit back and enjoy a seamless blend of period detective story and modern-day action that gives Guy a chance to explore all of his favorite Richie-isms, from bare-knuckle boxing to fast-paced banter.
Why are you always so suspicious?
Shall I answer chronologically or alphabetically?
To quick-cut flashbacks and overlapping timelines.
Your tomb. Had it broken before your burial, then put back together using a mild adhesive. Mixture of egg and honey.
And of course, extremely large, menacing British dudes. Yeah, I really hope he called Vinnie Jones before casting this role. I wouldn't want that guy mad at me. Nice bloke. Have a warm pint on me? Starring I Learn Man.
Yeah. What's on, Doc?
It's Moriarty time. Get in, loser. We're going shoplifting. Lady in the Baker. Lord Blackwood will return in Shazam. Scotland Try Hard. Cobblestone. Would you like a fry with that? When in Romani. Sniper, no sniping. And when you hear Mom made pizza rolls at home. Lock, Doc, and Two Joking Perils. Really unfair to depict all police as incompetent.
Your boys have done a magnificent job obliterating any potential evidence.
And apparently he is
Catatonic, sir.
The most formidable criminal mind in Europe has just had all his money stolen by perhaps the most inept inspector in the history of Scotland Yard.
Sometimes they're also corrupt. It's elementary, my dear Watson. If the glove don't fit, you must acquit. Save the cheerleader. Save the world. I used to think my life was a tragedy, but now I realize it's a musical.